Okay, so for question 1 I was asked to write down the slopes of the following line. So y is equal to 3x plus 6. My slope here is 3. For the next one, y is equal to x plus 2. To 4x, my slope is 4. And for d, y is equal to 1 over 2x plus 5. My slope is a half. Question 2, I was asked to write down the slopes again. So I have question 2, and it's 3x minus 8. My slope is 3. Here I have y is equal to 2 over 3x plus 4. My slope is 2/3. C, I have y is equal to minus 5x plus 12. My slope is minus 5. And here I have y is equal to minus 6 over 5x minus 15. My slope is minus 6 over 5. Okay, so for question 3, I was asked to find the coordinates to y-intercept of the following lines, i.e. the point where it crosses the y-axis. So at that particular point x is 0, but the symbol to represent my y-intercept is c, and the equation of line is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So in this one here I have y is equal to 4 over 5x plus 2. I subbed in just to show you the workings, but you could straight away say that your y-intercept is 2 here, so the coordinate would be 0, 2. Part B, letting x equal to 0 again, I get my y-intercept to be minus 2, so that point would be 0, minus 2. Part C, I let x equal to 0 again, so when I sub in x equal to 0, I get y is equal to 5, so that coordinate would be 0, 5. Now I'm on to part D, letting x equal to 0 to find my y-intercept. I get my y-intercept is minus 1/3, so that point would be 0, minus 1/3. Question 4 asks, find the coordinates of the y-intercepts following lines. Okay, so we're doing the same thing, letting x equal to 0 to find my y-intercept. So in this question here, when I sub in x equal to 0, I get y is minus 8. So the coordinate is 0, minus 8, minus there. And then for next one, B, I have y is equal to 3x minus 2. So I sub in that x equal to 0, and when I sub in I get y is equal to minus 2, so that coordinate is 0, minus 2. Okay, here I have C, so y is equal to 5 over 2x minus 9. Letting x equal to 0, I get y is minus 9, so my coordinate is 9. D, x minus 2 over 5. My y-intercept, when I sub in x equal to 0, I get minus 2 over 5, so my coordinate is 0, minus 2 over 5. And now I'm on to question 5. Okay, so it says the graph of the line y is equal to 2x plus 2 is shown on the coordinate grid below. So it is write down the coordinates of the point where it crosses the y-axis. It crosses the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So if you look there, x is 0 at the point 0, 2. And you can also see it crosses the y-axis at 2. So the coordinate is 0, 2. Part B then says write down the coordinates of the point where the line y is equal to 2x plus 6 crosses the y-axis. So if it crosses the y-axis, x is 0, so I sub in 0 into this line, so I have y is equal to 2 bracket 0 plus 6, y is equal to 6, and I get my coordinate 0, 6. And then I have C, it says explain why the line y is equal to 2x plus 2 and the line y is equal to 2x plus 6 are parallel. They are parallel because they're going to have the same slope, so both of those lines are going to have the slope 2. So we know that lines which have the same slopes are always going to be parallel. And then part D, it says copy the grid and draw the graph of the line y is equal to 2x plus 6. So I need 2 points. So to get my 2 points, I'm going to let x equal to 0 and then another one let y equal to 0. When I let x equal to 0, I have y is equal to 6, so one of my points would be 0, 6. Now I'm going to let y equal to 0, so I have 2x plus 6 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to minus 6, x is equal to minus 6 divided by 2, so x be equal to minus 3, so another point on that line would be minus 3, 0. And then up here I have them plotted, so I have minus 3, 0, so I go in the door, minus 3, 0, and then I have 0, 6, that's up here, and I just joined my 2 lines together, my 2 points. Question 6, I have write in the form y is equal to mx plus c the equations of the following lines. So my slope is 3, my y-intercept is 2. So this one I have y is equal to 3x plus 2. B, my slope is 1/3, my y-intercept is 0, minus 1. So my line is y is equal to 1 over 3x minus 1. Then I have C, slope is minus 2, my y-intercept is 3. So I have y is equal to minus 2x plus 3. Part D, I have my slope is minus 5, my y-intercept is 0, 0. So I have y is equal to minus 5x plus 0. You could just left it as y is equal to minus 5x. Is the correct answer also. Then it says here, write down the equation of the line L in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So I need to know my slope and I need to know my y-intercept for question 7. If you look there, I went off and got my rise over my run, and I got my rise over my run, I got 3. Someone else might have decided to take 2 points on that line, so they could have taken like 0, 1, and they also could have taken another point, maybe 2, 7, and subbed into my formula. You would still get the same answer, that your slope is 3. C is my y-intercept, y is 1, that's where it's crossing the y-axis, so point would be 0, 1 for my y-intercept. So my equation of that line is 3x plus 1. Okay, so my x-intercept is when y is equal to 0 for question 8. So I was asked to find my x-intercept and my y-intercept and then draw the lines. So my x-intercept, y is equal to 0. My y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So for A, I have y is equal to minus x plus 6. So to forget my x-intercept, y is 0. So I have minus x plus 6 is equal to 0. And I have minus x is equal to, I bring this over, it becomes minus 6. Then I multiply the point is 6, 0. Then for part B, I need to get when x is equal to 0. So I have y is equal to minus x plus 6. So I have y is equal to minus 0 plus 6. Y is equal to 6. So that coordinate is 0, 6. And then I've just plotted it here. So my coordinate 0, 6 is up here. And then my 6, 0 is over here. Okay, part B then, I have y is equal to minus a half x plus 5. So to find my x-intercept, I let y equal to 0. So I have minus a half x plus 5 is equal to 0. Minus a half x is equal to, I bring this over, it becomes minus 5. I want to get x in its own, so I'm going to divide across by a half, or minus a half. So I have 5 over minus a half, and I get x is equal to 10. So my coordinate then for that one is 10, 0. Then to find my y-intercept, I need to let x equal to 0. So when I sub in x is equal to 0, I have y is equal to minus a half, bracket 0 plus 5. Y is equal to 5, and that coordinate is 0, 5. And this is it just graphed out. So my point 10, 0 and 0, 5. Okay, then I have y is equal to minus 2x plus 4. So first of all, I'm going to let x equal to 0. So when I let x equal to 0, I have y is equal to minus 2 bracket 0 plus 4. Y is equal to 4. So that coordinate is 0, 4. Then I'm going to carry on and let y equal to 0. So I'll have minus 2 plus 4 is equal to 0. So I'll have minus 2x is equal, bring this over, becomes minus 4. I want to find x on its own, so I'm going to divide across by minus 2. Divide across by minus 2, and I will get x is equal to 2, so that coordinate is 2, 0. Then I need to plot the points 0, 4 and 2, 0. So 0, 4 is up here, 2, 0 is over here. Okay, part D, then I have y is equal to 3x plus 12. I let x equal to 0, so I have y is equal to 3 bracket 0 plus 12. Y is 12, so I have 0, 12. Then I let y equal to 0, so I sub in 3x plus 12 is equal to 0. 3x then is going to be equal to minus 12. I want to find 1x on its own, so I'll divide across by 3. Divide across by 3, and I get x is equal to minus 4. So another point is minus 4, 0. Then I'm just going to plot those here. So I have minus 4, 0, and I have 0, 12 plotted.